guys, welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day. Welcome, guys, welcome. Good news in the markets, all right? So we are bullish. We have buy signals on all four of the major indexes. And we also have a buy signal on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And that buy signal, it's been a while since we've had a buy signal on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Some of the yen pairs are giving sell signals. Keep an eye on that. Dollar pairs are moving higher. Let's take a look at the market. All right. All right. So the S&P guys on the daily time frame, S&P on the daily time frame, buy signal. We are breaking resistance. That's really good. All right. On the Dow, buy signal, all green candles, we're moving higher. We're about 560 points away from a Dow 50,000. All right, so we still holding to that Dow $50,000 mark, guys. That will be a big deal if we can get there. 560 points. The Dow can do that in one day. Okay, so not a big deal. Currently, the Dow is at 49,442. Russell is looking really good. So your IWM, really good price action. Perhaps the best mover. As far as all the four indexes, Russell, IWM, by far the best mover so far. Really good for small cap stocks. NASDAQ still lagging a bit, but right at resistance. Green candle getting ready to break out. So equity markets really looking good. All right, the VIX. So low volatility on the VIX. VIX is at 1584. So low volatility on the VIX. That's really good news. The dollar, I mentioned the dollar is moving a bit higher. So the dollar has a bid, guys, trading at 99.12, so 99.12. All right, a break above resistance here, that $100 mark, we could get a buy signal on the dollar. That would be great. And we're seeing dollar moves in the Forex market with the dollar pairs. Currently in the futures market, all right, the E-mini, so the Dow E-mini is up 31 points. NASDAQ is up 29. Russell is up 3. S&P up 7. And again, the dollar is up currently. Look at the dollar here, guys. All right, so here was a break of resistance here. The dollar got a buy signal. Here we are. We got to get out of this range. Here is support. Here is resistance. And we've got good resistance here. We break through that resistance, we could get another buy signal almost similar, all right, to the previous buy signal here, much like what Bitcoin just did. So good price action. All right, we have, if you guys look here, sometimes it's hard to see if we're still in the range, right? So if we're still range bound, it's hard to see. But if you guys look here, let's get it a bit tighter here. Right, you don't have to do this, but boy, sometimes it's nice if you bring that trend line right up to those candles. You can see here, all right, that makes it easier to see. All right, you can see here we're making higher highs, higher lows. So each candle here, although they're red, they keep moving higher. So went from red candles to white candles. So went from sellers to neutral, white candles, and now green candles. Those are buyers, all right? So buyers are coming in there. And again, resistance is here. So a few more candles, few more days of buying. This is on the daily time frame. If the dollar breaks that $100 mark, we could see things really start to move higher. In the dollar pairs, in Forex, and in particular our monster scalper traders, right? We are seeing buy signals already, and they've moved up on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, monster sectors tracker. We're still waiting for the NASDAQ All right, so tech to give us a buy signal. We are holding firm. White candles here. We are moving higher. All right, consolidating, but to the upside. XLK, that's tech. Healthcare, holding its buy signal here. All right, decent amount of price action here. Very overbought though. You guys can see that here. Purple support and resistance tells us that we are overbought, but all green candles, so let it run. Biotech, all right, biotech has a new buy signal here. We've pulled back off the high, still holding its buy signal, no major concern. You guys know biotech has been doing really well. Second half of the year, of last year. Financials, sell signal. All right, so financials, sell signal in that index, right? That sector right here. I'm sorry, sector right here. That sector right here, sell signal in financial. So be careful with those bank stocks there, okay? Consumer discretionary, that's holding. Staples, moving higher, but no structure here. Basic materials, we talked about basic materials. Gold and silver, metals been moving higher. And we'll take a look at our metal system this evening. All right, a good break. Look at that, guys. Broke resistance right here. Look at that. Big, nice move here. You could actually trade, right? If you wanted to capture a move in the metals, you could certainly trade the XLB. All right. ComServe, communication services, I just holding right here. Energy. Energy is moving higher, guys. Got past resistance here. We are definitely going to start keeping an eye on energy. No breakout yet, major breakout, but we'll keep an eye on it. Utilities, nothing. And emerging markets, international markets, moving up nicely here. All right, in Forex, guys, yen, pound yen is pulling back a bit on the daily time frame. Dollar pairs, right? So dollar Swiss, as I mentioned, that's moving up. Aussie, you guys might find some opportunities in the Aussie pairs. Pound, euro, nothing there. Kiwi, nothing there. All right. Forex tracker. So this system will look at the Forex market as a whole. All right. Consolidation. All right. On the 240, guys. So we have a lot of consolidation here. Look, all that red in here is consolidation on the 240. So I know most of our traders will trade on the 240-minute time frame. That trend is slowing a bit. All right, so the majority of your trades on that 4-hour time frame will slow down a bit. Okay, keep an eye on it. Not a reason to close your trades. Just keep an eye, right? Low volatility. In equities, we want low volatility. In Forex, we want high volatility, a lot of volatility. Okay. On the daily time frame, we do have volatility. We've got about 65%, probably almost 70%, I would say, volatility. The same on the 60-minute time frame. The only concern is here on the 240 or the 4-hour time frame right here. Yen pairs, we're starting to see some selling in the yen pairs. On the daily, right here, we look good, but sellers are coming in on the 60-minute. Right, sellers are coming on the 240. Some of the pairs are closing on the 240. A few are still holding. Right, keep an eye on your particular trade. All right, buyers are coming in here on the Aussie, in the Aussie pair. So you might find some opportunities in the Aussie pairs here on the 60. All right, nothing major on the 240. Keep an eye on that, and then a lot of good buying on the daily time frame there. Okay. Dollar pairs, like I mentioned, buying. We've got some buying coming in on the 60, buying coming in on the 240. And look here, guys, we're starting to see buying coming in on the daily as well. Euro and pound pairs, nothing yet. Okay. There was a time when earlier last year, euro and pound pairs were moving. Everything else lagged the market. Now euro and pound pairs are lagging a bit. Other pairs are moving. All right. This is some of the top trending pairs, either to the downside or long, so short or long. USD CNH, that's the top trending short pair, right? Now, guys, we're kind of partial to the longs, to the long side. It's just easier for our traders to trade long, right? You can certainly go short these pairs. Use your system. You have your short system as well in Monster Scalper. So USD CNH. All right, that's a great short going here. That's the number one trending pair right now. EURSEK, another good short trending pair. Aussie New Zealand, long, right? Long trending pair. That buy signal came in all the way down here. It's on the daily time frame, guys. And it's just moving up nicely here. Tons of pips, okay? So markdown phase, accumulation, buy signal here. All green candles, good trade here. That's the third most trending pair. Pound ZAR to the downside. So guys, we got big trends on the daily. All right. And you can use your Forex dominator system as well to trade it. Okay. Trade these pairs on the daily time frame. Okay. ZAR Yen, long, guys. Long. ZAR Yen buy signal here for break of resistance. All right, don't we love it when these pairs break resistance and continue to hold? All green candles, yellow support and resistance here. So we know buyers are in control. Reaccumulation, reaccumulation, reaccumulation. And this trade has been in place since August, guys. All right, good trade here on the daily time frame. Okay, pound yen, another big mover. All right. Choppy in here, but holding firm on the daily. Remember the time frames. Okay, so pound yen, guys, closed on the 240. All right, but the daily is holding. Okay, so we could wait for another buy signal on the daily time frame. Also pay attention to the weekly time frame. Here's the weekly. All right, pound yen on the weekly. Look, buyers are in control, so we do not want to short. Monthly time frame, look at that. All right, buyers here broke a big resistance. All right, so no shorting. If it closes on your time frame, wait for the next trade. Okay, be patient and wait. Pound yen, euro ZAR. All right, short. So got lots of good shorts. Euro and dollar. Remember dollar CAD. We look for the dollar pairs to hopefully make a move long. All right, Aussie yen looks good. All right, SGD looks good. Euro yen looks good. NZD yen, all right, looks good as well. So good activity in Forex. Just keep an eye on the 240-minute time frame. Right now, it's slowing down a bit, but that can change at any time. All right. As far as our trending pairs, we've got about, I would say, 40% of the Forex market is trending. About, 40-45% is trending. So we talked about Aussie, New Zealand. This is on the monthly now. Real big picture, guys. On the monthly time frame, always pay attention to your longer time frames and then work your way back. Okay, find that big trend and then work your way back, especially for Forex. Swiss yen, all right, big moves, guys. All the ones that are up, all these that are up and blue, those are trending, all right? And these are trending long, not short, long, okay? All right. Lots of the euro pairs are coming in here. All right, keep an eye on those. All right, remember, these are big picture, big monthly. All right, pound yen is breaking out here. Okay. All right. Alerts, current alerts, things might be mixed. Okay, so as we go through these alerts, they might be mixed a bit. Okay. All right. So mixed here in the Aussie pairs. Things are mixed. You guys can see that here. Some consolidation in here. Like to look at this. Just at a glance, you can see what's happening in the market. We have ZAR yen is still trending. Dollar yen is still trending. This is on the 240. Okay. New Zealand dollar still holding. Hong Kong yen, I'm sorry, New Zealand yen, Hong Kong yen, pound yen closed, euro yen closed, Swiss yen closed. So some of the pairs are closing. ZAR yen still holding. And dollar pairs trying to make a move higher. All right, but not a major trade yet. And euro pairs short to the downside, but be careful with those. All right, VIX on the monthly time frame still holding at 15 and change. The max sevens, let's take a look at the max sevens. Don't expect anything to change, guys, with trading the max sevens right now. All right, I think only Google, right, is the only stock of the max sevens that's moving higher. All right, I think the other six have sell signals. Okay, we will not see any major moves in the max sevens unless the Nasdaq really breaks out, and we do have a buy signal. It's just holding right at that resistance level there. Okay, so don't expect too much right now. Tesla, guys, has a buy signal. This is on the daily time frame. All right, so when we call these buys and sell signals, it always has to tie in with the time frame. Every time frame will give you a different entry and exit. So Tesla on the daily time frame right here, daily, we have a sell signal. Nvidia on the daily time frame, sell signal and consolidating here. No buyers, no sellers. All right, right now in Nvidia, not breaking resistance, no buy signal. All right, Microsoft is in the markdown phase, sell signal, and it broke a big support area here, so that's redistribution. Okay, let's see where Microsoft might find support. Yeah, so it's breaking support here. Let's move this. So it might find support, I would say probably down here. So you got good support here. You have resistance over here. So it might settle. See where it's consolidating in here, guys? All right, so it might come, and it's pretty close to getting here. So it might break through that previous support, previous resistance becomes support, break through here and kind of settle within here. So that would be, that range is between 440 and 420. It's trading at 456. But guys, that came from a high of 554. Okay, so that's what, 100 points away from its high there. Okay, so no trade there. Our sell signal came in all the way at 515. All right, so nothing there on Microsoft. Meta, Facebook sell signal as well. Our sell signal, guys, came in all the way up here at 736. It's trading at 620. We haven't received a new buy signal. Let it go. Let it run. We have near-term support right about here. We might even call that a low. So Meta is definitely in trouble as well here. So we might find support here, guys, but it came from a high of, this is why we do this, almost 800 and trading at 620 right now, okay? Again, the NASDAQ, with the NASDAQ, if it breaks out, we might see Max 7s moving again. I mentioned Google right here, looks good. Bought here, sold here, bought here, breaking through there nicely here. It's the only one. Amazon has a sell signal as well on the daily time frame. Okay, no buy signal there. And then Apple has a sell signal as well. Okay, so that's not good. All right, for technology. All right, so that's lagging a bit. So hold off if you're trading our systems. Hold off. All right, big picture. Let's go through big picture, guys. All right, now that we have firm buy signals. You guys saw that, right? We have nice buy signal on the Dow, nice buy signal on the S&P, good buy signal on the Russell, and on the Nasdaq we have a buy signal as well. So we've removed the 240 and we're focusing on the daily time frames now. Now that we're solid, with solid buy signals, we've moved it. Okay, so Dow on the daily time frame, guys, we have a buy signal here. All green candles, looks really good. Again, we're about what's that? What did I say? 560 points away from a Dow 50,000. Dow on the weekly time frame looks good. That's a good buy there on the weekly. Monthly looks good as well. Look at this, guys. Really good price action. Stay on the long side. All right. Doesn't matter what folks are telling us out there. This market is moving higher. If it change, if sellers come in, we'll see that and we'll change, right? We'll change based on the price action, not what we think or what we want. S&P, guys, S&P on the daily time frame, that looks good here. We're breaking out. S&P weekly time frame. Look at the S&P, guys, on the weekly. S&P monthly. Look at the month, right? Every single month, except for April of last year, we had the correction there, recaptured nicely, moving higher. Higher highs, higher lows. Really good price action going there. On the NASDAQ, we have a buy signal. Again, as I mentioned, right? We're trading, we're not breaking out. We do have a buy signal, and it is holding right at that resistance there. Okay, right here. We just need a pop, all right? So we need a move like this. A move like this, okay? Nice breakout, right? Gap up, and then get going on the NASDAQ, okay? So we'll wait. NASDAQ on the weekly looks good. NASDAQ monthly, look at the monthly here on the NASDAQ, okay? We have to go through these because things change, right? Look at Forex, right? Things will change. And price action can change really quickly here. Okay. Who would have thought the Russell, number one mover, guys. Number one mover. Nice break of resistance here. And look, just moving nicely here on the daily time frame too. Russell on the weekly, nice breakout, strong candles, guys. Last week and this week on the Russell. So, stock boss traders, keep an eye on your systems, all right, on your stock boss system, small cap. On the monthly time frame, current month, big breakout. This is January, and to get a breakout like this, very strong. All right, Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we finally got a buy signal. And look here, guys. All right, so remember, Bitcoin made a high, guys, at 125, 125,000. We got a sell signal. All right, we got a new buy signal, sell signal right around 117, 116. All right, went through its markdown phase, found support, right, all in here. Right, found support in here, just like the previous support here back in last year, right? So April of last year when it made a low here, all right, around 85,000, right about here. Okay, but look at this, almost, well, identical buy signal. All right, or had a buy signal, see here, marked down. All right, marked down. Or retracement, whatever you want to call it. Broke resistance, buyer scheme here, buy signal here, or a blue arrow here. Same thing, almost identical, right? Markdown phase, found support, broke resistance, green candles, we have a buy signal here. Okay, so our target on Bitcoin is all the way back up here. We might find some resistance, right about here on the way up. All right, if it fails and gets back down, a sell signal would be probably near-term support right about here. So the buy signal came in at 95. Sell signal would come in around 88 or so. Okay. All righty. That's on the daily time frame. All right, but Bitcoin looks good. A bit of a pullback today, but looks good. Weekly time frame, white candle. Look here. Let's frame this. All right. All right, so here's your trend line. All right, so we came to the trend line here. Buyers came in. Came to the trend line here. Buyers came in. Came to the trend line here. Look here. White candle here. Right? It's nice when we get these white candles followed by a green candle. Very bullish. Okay, so Bitcoin on the weekly, um, they held it. They held it for sure. All right, so let's see if we can recapture that trend line, which it's in the process of doing that now. All right, if we can get above this green moving average here, we can start getting some green candles and probably start testing resistance here. We do have some resistance right here, near-term resistance at 107. You guys remember that 107 mark was a big deal, right? On the way down, right here. Right, that 107, 108, that could be a big deal on the way up as well. Monthly time frame looks good here with the Bitcoin, right, held at the moving average here. Okay. Gold and silver. Let's see what they did today. All right, gold on the daily time frame, guys. Gold on the daily time frame. A bit of a pullback today, no concern. Still trading at 46,000, 4611. Most recent buy signal came in at 3,500. Previous buy signal came in at 2,900, and before that, 2,700. So just amazing trades in gold. Monthly time frame. All right, big move to the upside. All right, not overbought. Doesn't show any signs of being overbought. We know it's gone up quite a bit, but we don't have any purpose support and resistance. So we'll see what it does. A silver pull back a bit, trading at 83. Right, so $83 is a pullback on silver. Just amazing move. Monthly time frame broke through a big high right here, going all the way back to 2010, 2011. And who would have expected that, right? This came out of nowhere. All right, but we do have a buy signal. Our buy signal on the monthly was 28, trading at 83. All right, on the daily time frame, our buy signal on the daily, guys, was $30. $30. Nice, clean buy signal on a break of resistance here. All green candles. Look at this. All green candles, guys. Nicely done for silver. Don't chase it. Crude oil, just hold in there for now. Bonds. All right, bonds are moving higher. Okay, bonds are moving higher, so that's good. Okay, we need a buy signal. We do need a buy signal. Buy signal will probably come in around 89. All right, 90 would be high, but 89, trading currently at 88. But 89, somewhere in here, we could see a buy signal. Previous buy signal came in at 88 right here. Okay, but that's good for rates. Weekly, monthly, If bonds really move, we'll start looking for buy signals, guys. Okay, still has to get past all of this nonsense here. All right, lots of consolidation in here, not a lot of direction. We would like to see it break through here, but as far as tradable, not yet. Housing, still big move in housing. Amazing. And if rates come down, as you know, as bonds move higher, right? As, you know, right here, on as it moves higher here, right? This housing construction index will move higher as well. Here is the all-time highs. Just crazy. Just crazy. And this is tradable. If you guys want it, I mean, it's on the monthly time frame here. If you wanted to move it, all of these are tradable. All right, so 60-minute time frame here. Right, here's the buy signal here. Buy signal at 106, trading at 115. All right, so you can always find, right, find a move. These are just ETFs, right? So you can always find a move in these. Okay, on the daily time frame, buy signal here. So if you wanted to get some exposure in housing, I'm not telling you guys to trade this. Okay, they move a bit slower, but still, right? These are trades. Okay, and that's reaccumulation there. Let's move it back to the monthly. So as we go through these, some of these you guys could certainly trade. All right, Monster Scalper on the 240-minute time frame. Aussie New Zealand, that was a good trade on the 240 right here. So bought here, sold here, and now it's moving high again. Watch it for a new buy signal on the 240 if it breaks resistance. Okay. Aussie dollar, nothing there. Aussie Swiss, guys. Aussie Swiss, where is it? Aussie Swiss broke through that resistance. Okay. And give a buy signal here. All right. Purple support and resistance, so it's overbought. Keep an eye on that. That doesn't mean it can't move higher. The daily is breaking out. I know it looks choppy here, but if we frame it up, so here's your support. It starts to look really good when we do this. All right, so here's your mark down. Okay, mark down here, accumulation. All right, so mark down, accumulation, mark up, and it is moving higher. All right, so Aussie Swiss looks good. This is on the daily time frame here. All right. So big picture, it looks good. We are breaking out on the 240, which is your trading window here. And look at the week, the weekly time frame. Good markdown phase, a lot of good selling. All right. And green candles, buyers are coming in, found some support down here on the weekly. Right, so might get a nice bounce there. Okay. Yen pairs. We talked about the yen pairs giving some sales signals. Let's take a look. ZAR yen is still holding its buy signal on the 240. Dollar yen still holding nicely its buy signal. Turkish yen, nothing there. SGD, Singapore dollar yen, holding its buy signal. New Zealand yen holding its buy signal as well. So some of these are holding their buy signals. Pound yen, I know pound yens give a sell signal. Euro yen, sell signal. Swiss yen, sell signal. CAD yen still holding. Aussie yen still holding. And then dollar pairs, dollar SGD, PLN looks good. I think there. So you have to be, you can't buy the whole group. Uh, USD HKD, Hong Kong looks really good. USD DKK, that looks really good. Good markdown phase here. Accumulation buy signal, that looks good there. Alrighty. Monster Yen, most of these should be done on the 60-minute time frame. You guys know things can move quickly, all right? So bought here, sold here, right? It's range bound here. It's consolidating here. Green candles coming in here. New Zealand yen. Markets just opened. So the Japanese market just opened 7 p.m. What is it now? 7:37, right? Green candle coming in here. You could get a buy signal here on the 60-minute time frame, okay? Buyers are still in control on the weekly, daily, 240. Okay, so that's one to watch there in Monster Yen. Same for Aussie. All right, nothing with the euro. It's still in the markdown phase. Good selling there. And then pound yen, nothing yet. You gotta wait. All right, lots of selling here, guys. See that here? All right, all these red candles, we should be out. So markdown, accumulation, markup. This is where we buy. Markup, green candles, buyers. Broke support, sell signal. Here we should be out. Let it go through. You can short it, but just wait, right? You can just wait. There are other opportunities. Wait, right, till it gets to that markdown phase. Accumulation will happen somewhere down in this area here. And then wait for it to break resistance to get a new buy signal. This is perfect trading here, okay? Stock boss. Let's run hit seeker. 114. So we've got more stocks, guys. This is good. I think when we ran it on Tuesday, we had, I think, 84. So we're now up at, we tracked 22,000 stocks, guys. So 114 is really good, all right, for Stock Boss. And basic materials, look at that. So metals, guys, that's the trade. Metals, basic materials, metals, gold, silver, platinum, right? Copper, and healthcare. They're also buying healthcare. So biotech, healthcare, biotech, not a lot of technology, all right? So basic materials and healthcare is what they're buying. Bull Master, so Stock Boss is 114. Our Stock Boss traders, you guys should be all over. Remember, we got buy signals on all of the major indexes, okay? Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell. You guys notice I repeat this, all right? I repeat this quite a bit. Why do I do that? So that we follow the process, okay? We don't change things, right? We follow that process, okay? Every time, same thing, gets boring, right? Gets boring. If it's exciting, you're doing something wrong. It's supposed to be boring. Let's run it here. Hit seeker, 290, 293, guys. That's a lot, 293. 293 stocks in Bull Master. That is a lot, okay? So they're definitely buying. They're gearing up. Let's see what they're buying. Again, large cap stocks, basic materials. Basic materials here. Metals, metals, metals. That's where the money is right now. That's what they're buying. All right, metals, metals, metals. Some capital goods. That's aerospace. All right, defense. Financials, nothing there in financials. Healthcare, biotech, healthcare. Some technology, a good amount of technology, I'm surprised. So some tech stocks there. But guys, that's a lot, right? On average, if Bullmaster is moving large cap stocks, you'll get about 150 or so. So to 200, 293 is a lot. Okay, it's getting boring. Yeah. All right. All righty. Let's see here. Crypto's monster. Wait for buy signals on Ethereum here. Litecoin is on the 60-minute time frame. No buying here. Wait, guys. Wait, wait, wait. If it's red like this, if it's in the markdown phase, wait. You're getting a discount. You're not buying it up here, right? It goes to that markdown phase. The lower it goes, the better price you'll get. So there's nothing here. Nothing to be done. So you wait. Litecoin, you're going to wait. Bitcoin Cash, you're going to wait. Ethereum is setting up on the 60-minute. This is on the 60-minute. You can move the time frames in your system as well. This is the daily 60 here. You can also do the 240. And then Bitcoin again. So Bitcoin setting up nicely. Previous trade, you bought here, sold here, right? If it breaks resistance here, you can get another buy signal. Ethereum is setting up the same as well, okay? US 30, nothing, guys. Choppy. We'll go live in the morning. And I have no idea how we are going to trade the US 30 tomorrow. We'll go live from 8 a.m. To about 10 a.m. If you guys are not members, join the membership so you guys can trade live with us. But I have no idea, guys. Very choppy. We might move that time frame from, sometimes we like to scalp. But even that might be difficult. Okay. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. So we might have to play with the time frame. 30-minute isn't bad. So we might have to play with the time frame here. 15-minute isn't bad. Okay, it has a buy signal already, but at least we get in mark down, accumulation, mark up. Okay, not as choppy. Let's take a look at the 5. 5 might work out. We'll see in the morning. Put it back to 60-minute here. So that's the US 30, the NAS 100, same thing here. And what's causing that is we haven't really broken out on the NAS, right? So the NASDAQ really hasn't broken out here. All right. You guys are funny. All righty. Okay. Let's see here. Metals. Let's take a look at metals. And then we'll be done. All right. So monster metals, guys. You guys saw what's going on with metals. Okay. On your 60-minute time frame, I would start getting ready. This trade is not over yet. So in gold, here is your resistance here. Here is your support. And just wait. All right. So it's consolidating right now, which is good, right? It needs to consolidate after a decent run here. All right. If you took these trades here, that's fine. Just wait for a nice clear signal. Break resistance on the 60-minute time frame. Look at the weekly, guys. Weekly looks really, really good. All right. Silver. Let's see silver here. Silver finished a good trade here on the 60. I would do the same thing. All right. So here's your resistance here. And you can do a trend line. It's in the markup phase. And you'll need to look for a reaccumulation trade. Look at the weekly here. Okay, so that trade is not done, guys. So all you've got to do is just wait. Set it up. Wait. Price to break resistance here. Give us a buy signal. So use your system, Monster Metals. Give us a buy signal and then enter the trade. Exit on red candles or your sell signals, okay? Using your system. What's that? Platinum. Nothing in platinum. Purpose support and resistance, right? Very overbought. Doesn't mean it can't move higher. So it's got to break through that resistance with a new buy signal. Copper was moving well. Trading at 598, did break out, right? It broke out nicely here. Same thing here, guys. It's just a waiting game right now. Okay. Big picture is intact. You got your big trend lines, and all you waiting for is the next trade. Okay. So bought here, sold here. It's consolidating. Needs to break resistance, give a buy signal, and we should be good. Okay. All right, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we'll see if we can find some opportunities in the US 30. If we do not find anything, we might go to Monster Scalper, okay, for 4x. All right, guys. Thanks for coming, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Okay, take care. Thanks for coming. Bye.